Hello and welcome to Holly Tree Manor. About a month ago, I started a project in the kitchen called fire cider. Now, I learned about this about a year ago watching YouTube videos. A lot of people were making it. It's supposed to be a really good kind of tonic that boosts your immune system. It's anti-inflammatory. It's got all these good properties. I'll list a little bit down in the description, but there's all these good things. Supposed to be good for your gut health, all of it. It's got ginger, turmeric, onions, garlic, citrus. Mine has one orange and one lemon. It also, mine also has cranberries in it because at the time I had some cranberries here. There's black pepper and there's horseradish, and I put a little bit of rosemary leaves in mine. So like I say, it's supposed to have anti-inflammatory properties, boost your immune system, help you out, especially in the wintertime. And I thought, well, you know what? I have everything here at the house to make this except the horseradish and the turmeric. Now, I thought the turmeric was going to be really hard to find, but one of the local grocery stores had it, no problem at all. I could not get fresh horseradish root, but they had it in a bottle already ground, and I thought, hey, good enough. So you put all your stuff in a jar and you pour apple cider vinegar over it, and you want to make sure your ACV has the mother with it. And then you let it steep for about 4 weeks. And we are at the 4-week mark right now. So I'm going to strain it off and see what we have. Smells rather interesting. So I'm just going to strain this. As carefully as I can. I think I'll get a spoon here and work on getting some more of it out. All the liquid is already out, so that's not the problem. I just want to get everything out of my jar so I can wash my jar out. This is a half-gallon mason jar, and you can't actually can in them, but they're handy to have around the house because you can do a lot of other stuff with them. Okay, so there's that. Now, what I'm going to do with all of this, I don't really know. How's my bowl? Need to get me another bowl so that I don't drip all over the place. Set that aside. And what I want to do I want to give it another finer strain. with a finer mesh. There were still some pieces of horseradish down in there that I did not particularly want to have in my bottle. All right. Well, that looks pretty clear. Now you're supposed to have about a tablespoon of this a day. You're not supposed to drink too much. So here's the big test. Is there going to be a payoff? Am I going to be able to drink this, or is it going to be something horrible that I'm just going to dump the video and not even say anything about it? So here's a spoonful. Let's see what we got. Wow. I can tell why they call it fire cider. Two things I forgot to mention were in there is jalapeno peppers, one jalapeno, and black peppercorns. And yes, it's a little hot. I'll be ready for it next time. But it's palatable. I'm not going to say it's the most delicious thing I ever tasted, but it's far, far from the most horrible thing I've ever tasted. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and get it bottled up, because I do think I'm going to use it for a few days and see how I react to it. Okay, I went and got my bottles. And these are just little bottles. You can get them on Amazon or, some other sites if you have a different site for it. But, Amazon has everything. So I'm going to pour this. And I have about 4 cups. Isn't that nice? So pour that into a measuring cup. And I might need another bottle. I'm going to stir that just in case, because the apple cider vinegar did have the mother in it. And it could still be settling down a bit. Be very careful about filling your bottles, because it would be easy to overflow them. That's very telling. And I am going to need to get another bottle out of the box. Let's see, get a little bit more in this one. I need to go get another bottle. Okay, and this will definitely do it, 4 bottles. Well, I managed to do that without making much of a mess. I'm just going to cap these, and I'm going to keep these in the refrigerator. I would imagine you could set them in a cupboard in the dark, although that's why you use the brown bottles, to keep the sunlight from affecting it. So there it is, fire cider. Can I recommend it? I don't know yet. I can tell you that I had that little tablespoon. I don't feel bad off of it or anything like that. It was kind of a fun project. Like I say, I'll take it for a couple of days, and if it doesn't upset my stomach and it doesn't make me feel bad, I'll continue with it, because it is a ferment, which, you know, ferments are supposed to be good for you. So we'll just see. Just one little experiment that I'm doing. If you want to learn more about the fire cider, there's lots of other channels on YouTube that give you a lot more in-depth descriptions about it. I like the one at Waardenburg Family Farm. I like that channel. Because the people are very upbeat. They're always happy. There's no doom and gloom to be found on that channel, and I really like that. Some of them, the people get into some doom and gloom. They whine, and I don't like that. But the people at this Waardenburg Family Farm are always upbeat and always happy, and that's when I decided that I wanted to make the fire cider, when I saw her do it. Instead of cranberries, she added elderberries to hers, and hers came out this really nice, pretty pink color. But we don't seem to have elderberry bushes around here anymore. We used to. My grandfather had planted quite a few along the stone fences, but I guess over the years they died out, or the deer ate them down to the ground and killed them, or, whatever happened. We don't seem to have any anymore. So that's the fire cider. Now I have to label these. I already have some bottles like this that have my homemade stevia in it. So I want to make sure, label the bottle so I don't get confused. I would not want to put this in my coffee in the morning. That probably wouldn't work so well. But like I say, I'm going to give it a shot. My grandmother used to say, well, if it doesn't kill you, it'll cure you. So we'll see. We'll see what this does. Fire cider tonic. Thanks for coming along today. Appreciate you being here. If you would, like and subscribe, help Holly Tree Manor grow. Stay safe and look for joy in everything that you do. Thank you.